What is up, you guys? My name is Curtis with Sports Gamers Online, and yes, I'm in a bit of a different space. I still need to figure some stuff out, get some things going on in the background. Of course, the lighting isn't right, so the video might look a little weird, but EAFC 25, new deep dive on Rush. This is the second deep dive. Let's see if this game mode is worth it and what it brings to the overall game.
Football is nothing without five-a-side.
FC 25 brings the most social way to play every game mode for the first time ever.
Introducing Rush, five-a-side matches for the game this year. Breno and Danilo, take it away.
Rush 5v5 is something completely new to the FC franchise.
5v5 has everything that 11v11 has to offer, but on a smaller pitch.
Of course, it's a 5v5 game mode, smaller pitch. Just by looking at it, it looks like it's going to be something like a little bit like indoor football. It looks, honestly, if I'm going to give my first honest opinion of it, I actually like this idea. It gets rid of Volta. I didn't really like Volta. I felt like Volta's gameplay was fun, but I felt like Volta just felt out of place in the new FIFAs, the new EAFCs. It just felt so out of place, and it's good to see that they are doing something a little bit more professional looking.
It's a new way to play your favorite modes in FC.
While gameplay will feel the same as any match in FC 25, there are some notable differences that make Rush special. Each match starts with a new kickoff experience that sees players rushing towards the halfway line to see who can claim possession.
That's going to be chaotic in the beginning of matches, just running towards the ball, competing for it immediately. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be one of the chaotic elements of this new game mode.
And to accommodate the smaller pitch, we have changed the offside rules so that a player can only be offside in the attacking third.
That kind of makes sense. I mean, it's very similar to, indoor footy. You can kind of be offside anywhere and it'll be fine. But offside only on the attacking end of the pitch makes a lot of sense.
There are no red cards in Rush. When a serious foul happens, blue cards are issued, resulting in a temporary suspension from the pitch. If the opposition scores, the offending player will return to the pitch faster.
So it's similar to like hockey. You're off the pitch for a temporary ban or suspension off the pitch if you make too hard of a tackle. So there's no red cards, things like that. It's just definitely different things you got to add into a mode that's like this. And I honestly, I like it. I like it.
We learned a lot from past small-sided game modes, which helped shape the design and feel of Rush. Quicker matches, zero long-term fatigue, and a clock that counts down to the final whistle. In the case of a draw, matches go to golden goal, followed by a new kind of 101 penalty shootout.
So they're bringing back the 90s style MLS shootouts. Once again, another chaotic element to this gameplay feature. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be crazy. It's definitely a different type of pace to EAFC, so I like it.
Nike has designed a new custom stadium just for Rush in Ultimate Team and clubs. We'll have more on that later this summer. Matchday feels very different from other experiences in FC, with new broadcast overlays, cinematic intros, and new commentary from Fernando Palomo.
And we're underway here.
We mentioned this earlier, but Rush is something you can play across every game mode, in clubs, Ultimate Team, and career.
This is very big for me because I feel like it seems like this year what they're doing is they're implementing new features, but they're affecting multiple game modes. And we've seen this with the introduction of creating a club. The same in creating a club and creating a stadium. So you saw it in career mode and you saw it in clubs and you saw it in, I believe, in Ultimate Team too. So they're kind of doing the same thing with this year. It's like the 5v5 Rush isn't just coming just to kick off. You know, it's coming to career mode, it's coming to club, it's coming to Ultimate Team. So it's cool, and it has a different role within all the modes also, which I really like. So it's a really good way to just add one feature but have it affect multiple modes.
Career.
In Ultimate Team, bring in a player from your club and you control that player for the entire match.
This is hilarious to me because Ultimate Team, it seems like over the last couple of years, they are breadth of ideas when it comes to Ultimate Team. They're running out of ideas. Basically what he's saying here is like you can bring your player from your actual club and Ultimate Team into a 5v5 Rush game and matchup, and it just seems like they just needed to throw it in the mode just to give you whatever. It doesn't seem like it changes Ultimate Team that much.
which makes the experience feel much more personal.
It's the perfect complement to the intensity of Rivals and Champs. And you can continue to earn rewards for your Ultimate Team squad. Progression in Clubs Rush is all about playing as a team as well, prioritizing winning games over individual performances. Every win contributes a victory point to your club's tally.
I think Rush is going to be very fun for people that have 5 players and you don't have to worry about the computer. Me and my friends are probably most likely going to still play just regular clubs, 11v11. But the fact that they have like a different progression level for Rush in clubs, and the fact that I have 5 current players on our Pro Clubs team, it will be kind of fun just to dive into this, just to give it a chance, give it a little try. I think we'll have a lot of fun with it. I don't know if we'll do it, like, when will we play this mode if we love playing 11v11? Like, what is the real reason we would play Rush over 11v11 regular clubs? I don't know, but giving it a try, it seems very fun.
And improves your individual Rush rank, taking you one step closer to exciting seasonal rewards.
Rush is integrated into Youth Academy in Manager Career, all centered around small-sided Rush games that allow players to have more control over Youth Academy development, taking the traditional skill games training we've had in FC to something more fun to play and more adaptable.
The best and
That is, and I'm going to say it right now, this is the biggest update that this mode is bringing, where you can play youth tournaments, 5v5 Rush games with youth products in career mode. This is a massive update for me, and I don't think a lot of people are really looking at it that way, because one area in clubs, or one area in career mode that Electronic Arts has just disregarded for years is youth. And we're finally getting just something brand new with it. I can't wait to go scout, in Europe, in South America, and find these youth products that I want to bring into Manchester United or just my creative club. And I'm going to be able to play with them in tournaments with Rush or in the Rush match type. So that is massive for me, because I can kind of see what they're good at, what they're not good at, and how they play as just teenagers. Because when you bring them in, you're bringing them in as like 15 and 16. But this is already a massive update and a massive feature coming to career mode. And we haven't even had the career mode deep dive yet. So this is big for me. And I got to be honest with you, this is so exciting for me, to the point that I could probably sit here and say that EAFC 25 has, with just the 2 deep dives, we know and I'll probably talk more about the gameplay deep dive a little bit more, exactly how I feel about it. But just with the gameplay deep dive and just what they're showing with the 5v5 deep dive, it's looking like a decent game so far. And, some people are going to say it's the same as EAFC 24, but it is bringing some new ideas, and I like it. And I really like the fact how they're implementing it in career mode. It is awesome.
Taking the traditional skill games training we've had in FC to something more fun to play and more adaptable.
the best and possibly most frustrating part of the beautiful game is communication. During the match, you can send quick messages and reactions to your teammates in real time. Or use the right stick to signal to your teammates where you want to go.
That's a cool feature. I'm going to use that in pro clubs, definitely. How you can just signal exactly where you want the ball to go. That's a cool feature. That's a really cool feature they added in.
Right stick to signal to your teammates where you want to go.
Okay, that's it. Everything that you need to know about Rush.
Okay, so I said I was going to give a little bit of my opinion. So far, I think so far so good for EAFC 25. I've probably said it before, either whether it's on X, Facebook, or just in a video. I like where this game is going so far. When you look at the gameplay, of course they didn't really change much of the gameplay, but when you look at, FIFA or EAFC gameplay, it's been the same for a while. It is what it is. It's bent on pace. It's bent on being a high Erling Haaland type player. It's fast paced. It's slidey at times. We know exactly the base gameplay is, but the fact that they have this new FCIQ thing, they're really trying to focus on roles instead of positions, and they're really going more towards the tactical route to change just how you think about playing the game is good. I think it's good. Rush is replacing Volta. We know that, and it's bringing in multiple changes to 4 of the biggest modes that are in the game. and it's doing it with a purpose. And I like that a lot, especially with the career mode stuff, and especially how they decided, because they could have decided, hey, you can just do like practice sessions in career mode with your team. No, we're going to implement it into youth. We're going to implement it into the youth academy. So that is a big plus for me. So far, so good. I think next it will be either the Ultimate Team deep dive, which I'm not crazy about, but I'll definitely be here talking about the career mode and the clubs deep dive, because I think that's really going to solidify exactly how I feel about EAFC 25. And yeah, it's been a minute since I've been this excited about an EAFC or a FIFA game. So you guys know last year I was a little bit negative about it, but this year it's definitely different. Make sure you guys subscribe to Sports Gamers Online. My name is Curtis Russell. You can follow me on X at Cali from the Dojo to find out my other opinions about other video games, and also keep up with more EAFC 25 news. And I'll check you guys later, right? Peace.